appreciate you all. Thank you to everybody who have donated to my good cause.
Hey, Joyce!
Anyone who have given me a super chat. And thank you to everybody for being here for this.
Oh, man.
Years. So,
I left my phone upstairs. Did I wake you up?
Happy Christmas. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much, Richard.
Did I wake you up, baby?
No, you didn't.
All right. I might want to close that out. Bing, bing.
Okay, is that his last one?
No, he does one tomorrow on Boxing Day.
He does one tomorrow. Okay.
Yep.
I just got a little bit on my journal.
Is this Daleki? Give me a check on the mic. Is it coming normal or do I have the robot sound? All right, well then, great. We can get started. Hey, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve to you all. It's wonderful to see you all here. I debated all week whether I would come on today or not, and then I decided I didn't know if I'd make it tomorrow or Saturday, so I thought I'd go live today. Awesome. So let me see who's all here so far. Christopher, nice to see you. We have Pete and Chris, fantastic. Jackie, nice to see you. For God's sakes, woman, get better. We've got Ewan here and Kieran. My man Kieran's here. Carl is here. And Randall is here. David Cook is here. Nice to have you, David Cook. Awesome. So we got a Christmas Vaganza planned today. Now, if you don't know what a Vaganza is, if you know what an extravaganza is, we're just without the extra. We're just a Vaganza. We're not an extravaganza. We're just a Vaganza. We don't have the extra. So, anyhow, it's been a crazy week since I last saw you, or 6 days since it was last Friday and today is Thursday. Most of you know, and if not, it's because you don't follow me anywhere on the planet Earth. We have the grandson made it in. My grandson, Khian Link Stevens, was born on December 20th, 2020. He was supposed to share my birthday, but he decided he was not ready to come on the 19th. Hey, Andrew T, good to see you there. And so it actually wound up being a slightly difficult delivery. For my daughter, she wound up having to stay in the hospital a couple extra days because of it. But everybody's good. My daughter is fine. She got to come home from the hospital yesterday, early afternoon with the boy. And after a long nap, she told us we could come over. And so Joyce and I and my other daughter, Liz, went over and visited. So you can see Grandpa got to see his baby. So yeah, that's the big news. And that little cardigan and blanket the baby's sitting on, Joyce knitted both of those herself. Obviously a little too big for the boy yet, but he is a tiny little guy. But he was early. So very, very excited, very thrilled. Opa is very happy, and Oma is over the moon. So yeah, that was the big event this week. I obviously was excited about last week talking about because they had planned to induce Friday night. He was going to be born sometime Saturday, but it wound up taking until Sunday. But it's all good. I'm a very happy. You know, sometimes we say proud. Proud is, I don't know if it's an accurate emotion, but I'm just thrilled. I'm excited. My first grandson. And he's the first grandson on both sides of the family. My son-in-law, this is the first grandson on his side of the family. So the kid's a double whammy. He is number one grandson on both sides of the family. So what else is happening? It's been crazy. Getting ready for, you know, the final phase of Christmas. We've been done with shopping. Last week, Joyce and I wrapped up everything and just put under the tree. We used, even through last year, we would take the gifts and stick them under the tree on Christmas night. But we just said, you know what? Our youngest is 25. We don't need to do the Santa Claus late at night. My one daughter, Liz, who is 28, she wants those presents put in Christmas Eve. She wants to go to bed and see more there when she gets up. But we said, nah, we're not doing that. Let me see, anybody else? Toby, welcome. Nice to have you here. And so the other big deal is I bought another train. Everybody who follows me knows there's a really fancy steam locomotive under my Christmas tree that I'm not allowed to see, although I've already seen it, until tomorrow, so I'm so eager to get that. But the one that I was looking up in second place, in case I didn't win the one I did win, I wound up buying that one as well. And it is here. I have been working on it all day, cleaning it up. It is a very special edition. It was released in 2003, so for me, that's by far and away my oldest locomotive. It came in this big tin box. It's a Rheingold. It came in that. Very fancy tin case. The locomotive itself, not that fancy. But it's a cool looking train. It's got an old decoder in it. I'm going to put a new decoder with more sound functions. It doesn't really have any sound functions. I can put a steam system in it and make it puff smoke, but it didn't come with it. You have to add it in, but it is set up to do that. So I'll be doing that. So if you guys would like, I'm going to mess with this camera right here. I'm going to mess with this camera and give you guys a little bit of an up close. And I'll try to take my phone with me as well. Come along, phone. It's the same age as you, Khian. Great. Make me feel old. Let's see. And let's take one microphone over as well. So I got a microphone. And if I don't knock it off the table here. So you guys should be able to hear me, and I got my phone. And what I'm going to do is, let's take this camera here and give you some close-ups of it. This is a Rheingold. It is a class. Now I'm going to have a shaky hand, people, so just bear with it. But this is a class 18.4 from Bavarian State Railways. This train was built in 1913, I think it said. And they were in service through the late 1930s, 1940s. But it's a high-speed passenger train. So let's see. I can't do too much more. My camera is on a leash, so to speak. And then it's got all these beautiful cars you'll see going by that all have lamps in the windows and light up. So I'm kind of excited about that. But this is the guy. I obviously haven't done anything. A lot of people take out the coal and the tenders and replace it with more realistic stuff. But I like the coloring on it. I just think the coloring is amazing. Welcome, Z Fantasy. Have to leave soon, Australia calls. Do you have family in Australia? Hey, Tim JD, welcome. So this is the newest member of the family. This is the same type of locomotive as the one, but this is not the super deluxe one that I'm getting tomorrow. But it's a twin of it, except different coloring. But that's the guy we're looking at, and that's about all the play I have in this cord right now. So let's put that back. Stay. And I will go back to my seat. Da-da-da-da. Cha-cha-cha. All right. So, grandbaby and new train, all sorts of things going on in this house. We do have... Well, hi, Richard Brown. Fancy meeting you here. We do have 3 songs today. I may only play 2 of them. The third one, Joyce likes. I liked it when I wrote it, as I recorded it, as I know. And Joyce sings 2, I sing 1. And before we get started, let's have a little fun from the folks at Miniature Wonderland. I got a little special video for you right now. So let's see if you guys enjoy this. Maybe you've seen it in the past, but have a little fun with this to start off our Christmas spirit. So why not get in the Christmas spirit with that? So since we're all about running trains, well, are we all about running trains? Normally me just babbling while my trains are running around, and some people watch the trains, and some people talk to me, and some people talk to themselves. But let's do something a little different. Before I start running trains, let's play the first song. The first video we made. This is sung by Joyce. We're in the Christmas spirit. It's Christmas music. I will tell you, if you guys don't remember, Joyce has asthma. This song was one of the hardest songs for her to sing. And if you listen, you hear her running out of breath. And this is about her 6th or 7th take on it before she just said she couldn't do anymore. It was her best take because not only was this song, it's a very involved lyrically song, so she doesn't have time to catch her breath in between it. I'm not even going to tell you what the song is. I'm just going to play it for you guys, and then I'll get the trains running and we'll talk and have fun. Has anybody else come in? Hey, show, welcome. I forget my Gojol, Frohe Weihnachten, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, Hare Krishna, whatever. So anyhow, this is our first song featuring Joy singing, so bear with her, and hopefully you guys have a good time with this. So we're going to start right away with our first Christmas song before we get the trains rolling.
All class at 9S with black 5s and A4s. Bartenberg C-Class and Class 15s galore. Union Pacific's big boy is insane. These are a few of my favorite trains. Class 37s and Class 66s. BR218s come into the mixes. EMDF 9s plow through all terrain. These are a few of my favorite trains. Germans and CEs and those Pendolinos. UKHSTs and TGV arrows. Japanese bullets as fast as a plane. These are a few of my favorite trains. The boss barks and the kids whine when the wife is mad. I simply remember I have a real jet, and then I don't feel so bad. Flying Scotsman and Swiss Racer Express, Rifles DEEs, Wabash and Phyllis. The Orient Express rolls by again. These are a few of my favorite trains. A class at 9S with black 5s and A4s. Bartenberg C-Class and Class 15s galore. Union Pacific's big boy is insane. These are a few of my favorite trains. Class 37s and Class 66s. BR218s come into the mixes. EMDF 9s plow through all terrain. These are a few of my favorite trains. And the bus bars and the kids whine when the wife is mad. I simply remember I have a real jet, and then I don't feel so bad. I simply remember I have a real jet, and then I don't feel so bad.
All right. Hey, greetings, Amit. Welcome in. Merry Christmas to all. And I've got some more trains I need to get running here, so bear with me a second. Whoops. Got a little hiccup today, but well, we'll sort it. Uh-oh. Time out, kids. Somebody derailed. Be right back in a second. Sorry about that. Apparently I didn't put one guy on the track properly when I moved him on. So he clipped up. So hopefully we're good now. It was always the last one I found. All right, now cut that out. Ding, ding, ding. Try to get everything untangled here. I got too many cords. So anyhow, how is everybody now that I'm done with all the malarkey? What'd you think of Joyce's My Favorite Train song? I didn't get a chance to look. Hey, Terry, welcome. I didn't see you come in. Sorry about that. Hey, Stephen Price. Nice. How? Actually, Toby, that was a pendolino according to the webpage that said pendolinos. That is a Czech pendolino. Yeah, I actually replaced a couple of sections of track today because I had a couple of pieces of track that were not. This little stalling is actually being caused by my Rheingold. There's a section of track I just replaced, and he was stalling on it, and then it started causing everybody to stall. And now they're back to doing it again. Oh well. I'll sort it out. I'll sort it out. Hey, Joel, the biggest thing about a layout and what you want is there's always what you want and then what the space allows you. Even with this massive space I have, I did not do what I really wanted to do. I had to kind of prioritize what was most important to me. And the two things that were most important to me were, one, I like to run lots of trains at the same time. So reality was not as important as just my ADD wanted lots of trains running. And then the other thing was that train station there in the background. This train station is based on the city of Delmenhorst, or as they say in German, Delmenhorst, in Germany. And I want it to be 100% accurate, other than the yellow submarine parked on top of it. Hey, Grants, welcome. Merry Christmas. Oh, we got the heater and the dishwasher going. Our house electrics do have issues at times. That's why this is pausing. That's in the summer, sometimes it's the air conditioner pops on hard. This is the heater, and that's why they're stalling, because he didn't stall at the usual place this time. But anyhow, so before you even design a layout, decide what is most important to you. What do you really, not what do you want on it, what do you want it to do? Are you happy with one train running and want all the scenery? That will guide you. Do you want 3 trains running? Do you want it to look like a certain part of your homeland or a place you grew up or a train station you remember? That's what you center on, and then you focus in on what you can add after that. So I had lots of things I wanted to do. I wanted this to be 2 levels. I wanted my trains to be able to run a 4 or 5 minute circuit, and instead it's about a minute circuit. But the most important things, I wanted to be able to run as many trains as I can, and I wanted the Delmenhorst city area here. And, you know, there's a positive and negative to, like when I got in just 5 years ago now. And really, I didn't start really thinking about my layout until about 3.5 years ago. You could go to YouTube and get all kinds of ideas, or you can watch so many videos your head is swamped because you want to do everything you see. You get information overload. There's so many great ideas, and there's so many people. I know when I started looking, one of the things that was, for me, discouraging was just all the excellent people out there. The Joseph Brandels, the Luke Towans, the Everard Junctions, all these people that just do amazing work, and you go, I'll never make mine look like that. And you can't think that way. You applaud them, and you just go, you know, in the end, trains is about model trains for most of us is about running trains. Whether it's me trying to recreate my love of Germany and traveling in Germany by train, which is what my layout does, or if it's bringing back a childhood section of Liverpool or London or the LMNR, whatever they were, LNERs of that, and just say, I remember this station or this time period and I always loved it. So just kind of kick back and don't overwhelm yourself, and just what do you want it to do? And sometimes just laying a big circle of train, watching your trains run, will answer a lot of those questions for you. Hawkeyes and 9s and Black 5s and A4s. Württemberg C-Class and Class 50s galore. Union Pacific's big boy is insane. These are a few of my favorite trains. Well, welcome, Alan Reynolds. Yes, Joel, C-Track is expensive. It is much more expensive than regular track. But once you start building with it, the trade-off with C-Track is, well, let's do the two negatives. It's expensive compared to other track, and it's not the most realistic looking track. All right, so we got to concede those right away. The positives are the ease at which it goes together and stays together. The ease it is, you don't need to do nearly the wiring and the soldering you would do with regular track or DC systems, analog systems, although you can run analog on C-Track as well. But you just do so much less wiring. And what wiring you do is very short and connects right to wherever you want it without soldering. You just pick the track and connect it. And the way you can attach, the turnouts, the switches, the points are so much easier to motorize and digitize than standard track. So there are trade-offs. It's expensive and it's not the most realistic looking, but the ease at which it goes together, the functionality of it, and then you just got to pick which one is better. Hey, Colin, how are you? It is a massive table. Layout is for future reference when I actually build a layout. Although I'm trying to figure out, we've got apparently way too many things running electrical in the house right now. I'm getting, every time the heater kicks on, I'm getting a pause here. Got to watch this. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Bam. Bam. Come on, work, 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 work. That's going to annoy me by the time I'm done with this all. See, this is my... Whoops. See, just like the Z21, my Central Station 3, I can put it on a tablet, control everything from, so completely mobile. Okay. So, whoops. But there comes that new Rheingold through. If you look carefully, you might see that's got lamps in the windows that light up, that are lit up. The lamps are lit up. Yeah, and Tim JD, that's where I started. I don't know if I still have the picture here. Nope, that's something else now. Sorry about that. I started with a loop on the kitchen table, and that lasted a day before my wife kicked me to the basement, said build a table. And I started with a 4x8 sheet of plywood and just had a loop. Then I made it 2 oval loops, and then 3 oval loops, and then I added 4 feet, so my 4x8 table became 4x12, and that became 4x16. Then it became 4x22. Then I ripped it all out and made it similar to this configuration you see now. It was a big C. But then 2 years ago, I rebuilt this and I added a little size to that. And then I lengthened this central area here by 6 inches. This was 5.5 feet, now it's 6 feet. It was 24 inches deep, now it's 30 inches deep. And we're just gonna play cha-cha-cha with the trains. All right, well, I am, because it's Christmas and I'm in the mood to have some fun, I'm going to stop the trains here for a second and let's play Joyce's second singing song. This one, she tried to sing it the same way the original singer did, in terms of more of a jazz style that's a little arrhythmic to the melody. I think she did a pretty good job with it. This one's, I think the first one was the best one. Maybe I should have saved that one for last. I think this one's pretty good, though.
Boxes burning low. Diesel's locals chugging hard round the bend, and freight that's moving kinda slow. Everybody knows a layout and some Christmas trains help to make this season bright. Folks with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of trains and train sets on his sleigh, and every husband's wife is gonna sigh, 'cause she knows she won't see him till July. And And so I'm offering this simple phrase to train folks 1 to 92. Although the layout has taken too much space, Merry Christmas to you. And every husband's wife is gonna sigh, 'cause she knows she won't see him till July. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to train folks 1 to 92. Although their loco costs an arm and a leg, Merry Christmas to you.
Wonderful, wonderful. That was the amazing Joyce, Ellen, and Dodge singing for us here on Lawn So Well, except for Christmas special. All right, I don't think I have too many fellow Americans here. I now declare you a knight of the rhomboid table. Yeah, and in all deference to Joyce, she already, because of the change in weather we've had the last couple of days, which throws her asthma and breathing off, she was busy with a million things. She came down and spent a couple of hours. She did 6 or 7 takes of My Favorite Trains, and she did that one first. And then she took about 10 minutes, and then she did a few takes of this one. And then she decided she was done singing, which I could totally expect and respect. Wonderful, just wonderful. Right now, right here on our show. Oh, would you stop that? I don't know why. I gotta find out what's popping on and off. But there's that Rheingold. And tomorrow at this time, I will have my really nice Rheingold going. The question is, which train comes off? Do I park the ICE? Do I park the Railjet? Probably the ICE. No, probably the Railjet. Oh, hi Nancy, by the way, and Merry Christmas to you and Herb. Very happy Merry Christmas to you. Hare Krishna and Feliz Navidad and Frohe Weihnachten. Fröhliche Weihnachten, Frohe Weihnachten, Guten Rutsch. Yeah, but I really am not bumping the wires, and so it really should not be affecting it. Sometimes that is what I'm doing. I'm usually leaning on the chair and I'm bumping the stop on it. But this time, I'm not touching it, so I don't know. All I know is I'm hearing the laundry and the heater kick on behind me, and yeah, about that time things are going, but our house electrical is a little better than that, so it's just one of those weird things. It might be just be that everybody in the neighborhood's pumping up stuff because everybody's home now. The Railjet stays. Park the green train. The green train is parked. Not the Railjet. Not the Railjet. It's got to be one of the ones that are on the 3, and I plan on running both steamers tomorrow. So that will be a first. I will have 2 steamers running. And why are we watching this? There's nobody here. But yeah, I'm going to put a new decoder in this guy, and I think he's part of the problem. He's an older style, so he's got one decoder in the carriage, the baggage carriage, the baggage wagon. He's got a decoder in that runs all the lights in the cars. And then the locomotive has it. And when I ran the loco earlier, I ran it in. And to be honest, I'm surprised it's running as well as it is running, because this thing has not been run probably in 15 years. I cleaned it up today more than I've ever cleaned a train. Probably not, Joel. This BR18 and the BR18 I'm getting tomorrow will be it for my steam trains. I am done with steam trains. I've got the BR01 under the Christmas tree, and he will stay a Christmas train now. And then the one I've got under the Christmas tree, and then I bought this one because I guilted my wife into it. But I really cleaned this guy up, and then my friend Steve is going to bring a cleaning, this Märklin wheel cleaning device, and we're really going to give it the one-all. But I cleaned it up inside and out, and the locomotive was running great. But yeah, he's not necessarily loving the, yeah, every time he gets to this part on the track here, he pauses for a bit, and that seems to cause everything. And I changed those tracks out, and he was doing fine for a bit, but all of a sudden he's starting it again, and that's what's going on. The Beethoven train would be is something that's definitely possibility in the coming months. Definitely something in the coming months, but again, the ICE4 now is the one and primary train. Let's see, somebody asked something. Oh, the Kansas City Chiefs, if they win a Super Bowl. Yeah, I do know that I've seen American train companies that have the professional football team cars and Super Bowl refrigerator cars or container wagons. In Germany, they have a train that has all the German Bundesliga soccer teams on it. Or you can get a car with just your team. I'm sure UK's got something like that. I probably could look for a Liverpool boxcar. But I totally don't expect it, but I'm hoping my Browns can go far in the playoffs. But their defensive coach needs to go. Oh, the way back here, that is the glove from Yellow Submarine. That's the flying glove. You have to know Yellow Submarine, the movie. So that's the blue glove. Lovely glove. Seek, glove, seek, and having seek, destroy. This is going to aggravate me. And I'll sort it out later this week. Did I get Joyce an amazing present? Well, I spent on her more than she was giving me allowance to spend on her. And I got her what she asked for. I got her the most deluxe, coolest version of what she asked for, but I got her what she asked for. Joyce is the Joyce is the... How do you explain Joyce? Joyce is the opposite of the stereotype of every woman. She hates shopping. She doesn't wear makeup. She has not worn makeup since our wedding. Okay? And even then, she wore very little. She's not into shoes. She's not into dressing up. She's all the stereotypes, right? We're talking stereotypes. We're not talking this is how women are. We're saying the stereotype woman. She doesn't like to shop. She definitely does not like shopping for herself. I can't tell you how many times over the years where she says, I kind of like this, so get it. Go get it. Oh, I don't think we should spend the money on it. Go spend the money on yourself. Because I'll do it. Maybe I'm a woman in a man's body because I do like to shop and spend money. But she doesn't. And that's why she's the banker of the house. Because I'll spend the money. Bills can wait. You can't take anything with you. When you die, that's it. It's not going anywhere with you, so you might as well enjoy it and have it now. That would be. Well, I don't know. I've only played 2 songs plus the... Yeah, I threw a bunch of Beatles stuff up here over the week. So, yeah, I've got the Beatles card. I'm sitting here blabbing with my face on, and you guys would rather be looking at trains. Even if they start and stop here like they're doing. I'm going to check and see if there's a wire loose underneath. Because this is too much. Even when I think I know what the answer is, there's usually something more to it. Yeah, the last one with me singing Chris, I'll probably play at the end and only play it once. I'll play the other ones each a couple of times for people who missed them. I really do love Joyce's singing on both of them. I'm biased, but what the heck. She's a trooper and she does that for me. And she does it for you too. She started singing because she knew you guys must have been in pain hearing my voice. But yeah, Sgt. Pepper's car. Yeah, I would love if they did a series of Beatles cars. Because I can put, as long as they're not wired for power, I can put DC or AC wagons on here. You can't put an AC wagon on a DC DCC layout, but you can put a DC or DCC as long as it's not powered or wired for powered, like a car with lights in it, then I can run them. Because the wheels on a DC car are insulated from each other so that if you do wire them, you get the 2 currents running through the 2 rails. But on AC, the 2 rails are your negatives. Your hot line is the middle rail, so it doesn't matter whether they're insulated from each other or not on the rails. But if they're powered, that's why I can't run the Beatles Eurostar on my layout, because it's powered. And that's where you have a problem. A, it's not going to pick up any power. It's not going to short my system out. But if I put it on my system, it's just going to sit there. It's not going to do anything. I won't be able to get it to move. It needs a power pickup, which is the ski. And then you need to take the insulations off the wheels inside. Welcome, Archie. Yes, that's another thing I did. Well, I can show you real quick with the one camera. So let me go back to the 11-lane camera. I built something. We all live in the yellow submarine. But if you look over there, you can see where I normally park my trains. And if you look up there, I now have a shelf I just put in. And that's where I'm going to park the trains I can no longer fit in on my layout here. because with 6 trains running right now, and another one under the Christmas tree, and I've got 2 parked up there. You can't see it because I can't move it any further. Earthquake! Earthquake! Half of you just threw up now, right? So there's a shelf up there now. So, yeah, there's my parking area over there where I've got, let's see, 2 ICEs over there, an ICE 1 and an ICE 2. And then I've got 6 lanes on, and you can see the little station here that's got trains on every platform as well. So I'm out of parking. So I built that shelf. Okay, bye, Andrew. Merry Christmas to you. Hey, John Dawson, Merry Christmas with this Christmas extravaganza, or just as I call it, a vaganza, because there's nothing extra to it. Well, there is some extra to it. So once again, let's have some fun. This time, the lyrics are up there so you can all sing along. Since there is a time delay between when I see it and you see it, I don't think I could sing along, but what the heck, we'll all try. You guys could sing along. The lyrics are there. Everybody tune in and sing along.
All class at 9S with black 5s and A4s. Barton, C-Class and Class 15s galore. Union Pacific's big boy is insane. These are a few of my favorite trains. Class 37s and Class 66s. BR218s come into the mixes. EMDF 9s plow through all terrain. These are a few of my favorite trains. Turbines and CEs and those Pendolinos. UK HSTs and TGV arrows. Japanese bullets as fast as a plane. These are a few of my favorite trains. The boss barks and the kids whine when the wife is mad. I simply remember I have a real jet, and then I don't feel so bad. The Flying Scotsman and Swiss Glacier Express, Rifles DEEs, Wabash and Dallas. The Orient Express rolls by again. These are a few of my favorite trains. A class at 9S with black 5s and A4s. Barton, C-Class and Class 15s galore. Union Pacific's big boy is insane. These are a few of my favorite trains. Class 37s and Class 66s. BR218s come into the mixes. EMDF 9s plow through all terrain. These are a few of my favorite trains. And the bus barks and the kids whine when the wife is mad. I simply remember I have a real jet, and then I don't feel so bad. I simply remember I have a real jet, and then I don't feel so
I'm sorry I like that. So you'll all get sick of it, but I'm having a blast with it. It's Christmas, and obviously when you've been lucky enough and the chips have fallen for you that you've had a decent life the last few years, then yeah, it's easy to be merry at Christmas. But I try very hard to share that merriness with all that I can. And all right, Nancy, have a good time. Yeah, we celebrate on Christmas Day. Tomorrow will be the dinner, and we'll get to see that new grandbaby again. We did see the grandbaby. For those of you who've come in, I know this is not a women's channel, but there is my little Enkel. Enkel is German for grandson. Das ist mein kleiner Enkel. His name is Khian. Khian. My daughter assures me it's a Celtic name, and I look at her and go, "You're German. So why a Celtic name?" But what the heck. But that is that grandson of mine, and yes, I'm proud, and you're all sick of hearing about it. Who cares? But hey, I do. Hey, Ed Sutherland. I'm sorry I missed you and didn't say hello. So the only negative was negative. God, like there's anything negative. He was supposed to have been born on my birthday, but he waited a day. He wanted his own birthday. He said, "No, Gramps, no, Opa, I'm not sharing a birthday with you. I'm going to have my own day, thank you." And he popped out Sunday instead of Saturday. Hey, your internet's crashing, Ewan, and something's going on in my house here where I am getting just pauses like every 45 seconds to a minute and a half. It just, boom, everything stops, boom, everything stops. And when I was running everything this afternoon to make sure it was all good, wasn't having the problem. Well, way to be on cue, guys, way to be on cue. So yeah, I don't know what exactly is going on here. I'll sort it out later tonight or tomorrow. Yes, I'm very pleased to be a granddad. You know, for years I was always saying I don't want to be a granddad. Being a granddad makes you feel old. Then I realized if I waited too, like I have any choice in the matter. But if grandkids didn't start coming along too soon, I was going to be too old by the time they were old enough to do anything with. So it was like, yeah, maybe I should be a grandpa now. Not that I had any influence on it one way or the other. My daughter's actually been trying to have a child for a few years and was finally successful. So yeah, I'm ecstatic. This is a big deal. I'll feel old later. Right now, I'm just like, awesome. Yeah, Ed, my grandfather, Dodge, my father's father, was 71 when I was born. And he made it to 85, so he died, well, 84. He died when I was 13. And that was in 1976. And maybe a day goes by where I don't think about him, but that's very rare. To this day, if I think about my grandpa, I miss him. He was awesome. He probably wasn't a great parent, but he was an awesome grandparent. Yeah, Karen, I was on Google Images and just trying to find any picture. And yes, when I typed in Class 66, there were dozens of them. I could have done a German one, but here's a contest for you. Did you guess the formatting of that song? That song is formatted in two different ways. I wonder if you could figure it out. But yes, I decided on the pink 66 just to be funny or to have fun. Yeah, my grandmother, Dodge, died of a stroke on Christmas Eve, 1967. or 66, excuse me, 66. And their anniversary was in July. And I had just spent a week with my grandfather Dodge, a Monday through Sunday. I came home Sunday, and it was Wednesday, and my dad would go out on Wednesdays a couple of times a month to check on my grandpa. And nobody answered the door. My dad let him sit in, and grandpa was laying in bed dead. And literally, when they took him to the hospital, according to my uncle and my dad, the doctor said, I can find nothing wrong with him. There's no obvious signs of a heart attack, no stroke. I don't know why he doesn't get off this table and walk away. And my Aunt Eileen, I think it was, pointed out that it was his 10th wedding anniversary since my grandmother died. He died on their 10th wedding anniversary apart. It was really like my grandpa just said, it's been 10 years apart, that's long enough, I'm out of here. Yes, you caught part of it, Kieran. You caught part of it. Yes. One stanza was diesel, one stanza was steam, one stanza was diesel, one stanza was electric, and then a fourth stanza, before we repeated the first two, was famous train names. But then, in each stanza, you have to think about it. Class 37s and Class 66s, BR218s come into my mixes. The first line is always the UK, the second line is German, and the third line is American trains. So each stanza is a separate type of train, locomotive. And then each line is a different country. Somebody timed my Rheingold. 70 seconds, yeah. The ICEs take about 40 seconds. Actually, if I sped it up to full speed, it would take about 10. Might fly off the table, too. Oh well. It annoys me, but in the end, they're running. But my original thought was I was going to do a Christmas stream tomorrow, and I just decided I'm going to be probably doing some work on a couple of things between opening gifts and then Christmas dinner, and I probably should help Joyce more than I normally do. Since our kids usually aren't around to do it anymore. Speaking of Joyce, cover your ears, I'm going to yell for a second. Hey Joyce, do you want to come down and visit for a while? I'll guilt her into it. Speaking of which, if you haven't caught it, we'll do another Christmas song. It is a Christmas show, people, so there's Christmas singing. But I was only able to get 3 songs done. So again, the lyrics are there. Sing along to yourselves. You've seen it in real life? Cool.
The train's puffing on a wide layout. Fireboxes. Jesus locals chugging hard round the bend, and freight that's moving kinda slow. Everybody knows a layout and some Christmas trains help to But Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of trains and train sets on his sleigh. And every husband's wife is gonna
Yeah, it's not my layout.
'cause she knows she won't see him till July. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to train folks 1 to 92. Although the layout has taken too much space, Merry Christmas to you. And every husband's wife is gonna sigh, 'cause she knows she won't see him till July. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to train folks 1 to 92. Although their loco costs an arm and a leg, Merry Christmas to you.
And we're joined by that amazing singer who is apparently not here to chat. She's knitting.
I can chat and knit. This is brainless knitting.
Brainless knitting?
It is.
I see.
It's very easy. So hi everybody. Merry Christmas.
Can you
Happy Christmas.
You see
Whichever
the
you
chat?
prefer.
Hare Krishna, Harry Fishnuts.
There you
Yeah.
go, all that
Hey,
stuff.
Melvin, welcome.
Thank you,
And
John.
but yes, for those of you who did notice, you're seeing more of the layout here because when I built that shelf, the camera went up higher. So the camera is up higher, so it gives a wider view.
Ay, ay, ay. Thank you guys. It's hard.
Who was texting me?
Oh, you guys all expecting some good stuff, I hope. Anthony knows what he's getting.
Yeah, I know what I'm getting. The best Santa is me.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, I know what he's sending me.
Oh,
He's sending me a copy of the booklet. That didn't come with the train.
I found it.
It's not Michael.
He has a policy.
It is somebody from Greece.
Oh, nice.
It's a Märklin friend from Greece.
Perfect. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he does too.
Antonio say George Sakis.
Oh, perfect.
But see, they're stopping. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes they'll do that when the air conditioner's running and kicks on, but
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was quite deep. Which I truly am an out.
let me see. Some people just come in.
We've also lost just so much range recently.
Oh, they're hoping I. Hello, Andy, Moreland Andy. How you doing, sir? We're just getting ready to celebrate Christmas. We celebrated birthdays.
2 birthdays.
Grandpa Dodge celebrating his new baby. That grandson of mine that joined us last weekend, my first grandson. You may be sick of seeing him, but I'm not. So, oops, I didn't want to hit that. Didn't want to hit that. Didn't want to hit that. Let's hit that.
Isn't he beautiful? He's a blonde.
Yeah, he's a blonde.
It's 2 of our 3 were blonde.
All right, let's go to that one.
after. Okay. After a few months, but he's starting out blonde.
Oh, Pete says he's not getting anything.
Not doing anything
I'm just getting tools and accessory this year. Well, that's what my son's getting. Oops, he might be listening in.
Oh, he's getting some nicer things and tools and accessories.
All right, I'm trying to find where to allow that.
Wow.
To allow it in, it's not going to let me see it. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just want to, it's giving me the option delete or block. I don't want either. I want to say thank you, you're awesome.
Oh, yes, you can control wirelessly. That's nice.
But I need to be on the chat. Hey, welcome back, Jackie. Oh, and hello, Inked. I'm sorry, I didn't say hello to you. Oh, Steven says nothing for him either.
Oh, really? Oh.
I'm sorry, guys. I feel bad. Well, I guess I'll just keep letting it ping till it's done.
Yeah, you just send me page by page.
Yeah, a fellow Märklinista, that's what we call ourselves, Märklinistas, is that ping is, he is sending me photocopies of the Märklin, of a booklet that goes with this new train I got, because I did not get the instruction book with it. I got everything else, but not the owner's manual. That's the word I'm looking for. This new bad boy right here. That gorgeous fella right there running through.
Really? Sending it a page at a time?
Yeah. 2 pages at a time, but they're big books.
I was going to say, it's going to go on for a long time.
Ping, 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 ping. Knit, knit, knit. Well, we're up to, we have 27. I don't know what we got up to. I really hadn't looked at it. But again, if you celebrate, I want to say a Merry Christmas to all of you. Hope you
Oh, thank you, Jackie. I do too.
enjoy it all.
Jeez, beauty, beauty, beauty. Why?
No, that's why I bought mine early.
No, that's kind of the way to do it, though. Really,
Oh, I forgot the lights on the back of the passenger cab light up. Not passenger, the luggage wagon. Luggage carriage. I don't know, some people get corrective. They're like, that's not a wagon, that's a carriage. that's not a carriage, that's a coach.
I don't know how packages are in the UK, but in the US, you might not see it so
I
regularly.
wonder if it's the metronome. When he gets to that turnout over there.
Well, yeah.
It's nice to have friends around the world. It really is.
For sure.
I can't find this. Some guy from Greece ships it to me. You got it.
Very nice.
Yes, yeah, when that deal came up, I mean, for the price of that train originally versus what I got it for, which is like a third of the price. Yeah, it's without a doubt, it was something's. Only because I wanted to get a steam locomotive, and now I've got two. Because yeah, if you didn't know, this the steamer that's how soon till he comes around. Yeah, this is also Rheingold, but this is not the super nice one. This is just a really nice one. I also got for a lot cheaper than it costs. And Andy's leaving. All right, thank you for stopping by, Andy. It's always wonderful to see you. Chugga, stop. I'm just looking at each one to see if there's a trouble point. If it's on the track or it's just like electrical in the house. I just started doing it right before I went live. It was doing it earlier today and then it stopped and now it's doing it again. I should say that. Everybody can watch everybody going through. Oh, we had just as I took it off the 11 lane, we had everybody go through. Ah, well, it is what it is.
It seemed like they were running around as the same age as me.
Yeah. Kieran mentioned that. Yeah, I saw that, Kieran. I just wasn't going to say anything because it makes me feel really old. Because I'm like, yeah, 2002, 2003, that's when I started my exchange program. That's when my oldest daughter started high school, and that feels like forever ago. But I'm gonna I'm gonna take the metronome off and park him, except can I park him over there? I don't think I have room to park him anywhere over there. Yeah, because the freight train's over there now. So I can put the other steamer on. Okay. I'll have to double park somebody somewhere. And I'll move the, or no, I'll just take the rail jet off. The easiest thing to do is just park the rail jet. Yeah. And then I'll put the new steamer on the outer, and then I'll have the two steamers run in the same direction with each other. Someone's on your roof. Could it be Santa? No, it's just probably your pesky neighbors again, Chris. All right, we do have one more Christmas song. I say we when it's me, I have one more Christmas song. I took a song that probably should not be made into a Christmas song and made it kind of a Christmas song. It was very rough to do, and it was the last one I built the video for, so I just kind of slapped the video because I was running out of time. I have hesitated not showing it, but I mean, I could save it till Saturday. Yeah, I'm debating it. All right, I'm going to save it till Saturday. We've got these two wonderful songs by Joyce. Goodbye, John. And one last time, because I'm loving it whether you are or not.
All class at 9S with black 5s and A4s. Bartenberg C-Gleis and class 15s galore. Union Pacific's big boy is insane. These are a few of my favorite trains. Class 37s and class 66s. BR218s come into the mixes. EMDF 9s plow through all terrain. These are a few of my favorite trains. Turbines and CEs and those Pendolinos. UKHSTs and TGV arrows. Japanese bullets as fast as a plane. These are a few of my favorite trains. The postcards and the kids whine when the wife is mad. I simply remember I have a real jet, and then I don't feel so bad. The Flying Scotsman and Swiss Glacier Express, Wrangles DEEs, Wabash and Thales. The Orient Express rolls by again. These are a few of my favorite trains. A class at 9S with black 5s and A4s. Bartenberg C-Gleis and class 15s galore. Union Pacific's big boy is insane. These are a few of my favorite trains. Class 37s and class 66s. BR218s come into the mixes. EMDF 9s plow through all terrain. These are a few of my favorite trains. And the postcards and the kids whine when the wife is mad. I simply remember I have a real jet, and then I don't feel so bad. I simply remember I have a real jet, and then I don't feel so bad.
All right. On behalf of the significant other and myself and all our families, I want to wish all of you the very, very merriest of Christmases.
Yep.
Try to enjoy your day. Just, the year's over. Next year will be better. We're all going to get through it. And just everybody hang in there. So again, one more time, Happy New Year from us to you. Thank you for being members of this channel. It's unbelievable that so many of you are willing to spend a couple of hours with my insanity online. It's wonderful to see you guys every time you're here. And as always, Merry Christmas. But Frohe Weihnachten. Frohe Weihnachten. Merry Christmas. Happy Yule. Happy train.